Alright, hello guys. Welcome to part 5 of my Zen Zen Zense tutorial series, the chorus. So, since it's kind of long, I'm going to chunk it through. So this first chunk goes, and it starts off on a chord that I cliffhangered on last time. So it's a bar across 6th fret with your first finger. Put your second finger down on 7th fret of the E string. Third finger down on 8th fret of the G string, and then put your pinky down on 9th fret of the A string. And then you do 3 down strums. It's a Zen 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 Zense. And then you do another up strum after lifting off your pinky off a 9th fret, and it's just doing the bar. So it's up. So it's down, 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 up. And then you shift your chord down. And actually release these 2 fingers first. So just the bar, you just have the first finger bar, and now it's on 4th fret. And you do up, 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 but you change chords in the middle. So you have this bar, and then you change from that to a regular E major chord, which, as a refresher, is first finger on 2nd fret of the A string, then put your second finger on G string on 4th fret, and then your third finger on 4th fret of the C string, then your pinky on 4th fret of the E string. So that's up, up twice on this bar, and then you shift to this. And it's all up, 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 and then you just do up, down after that. So it's up, up, up. And that's one chunk. This next chunk goes. This features a pretty tricky stretch, but it starts off first finger, 3rd fret C string, then 2nd finger, 4th fret on G, and then you put your 3rd finger on 4th fret of E, and just kind of mute the A string with your first finger, just lightly, not too tight, not too loose either. And then just one down strum there, and then move up your pinky to 9th fret while holding this here. This entire time you're just basically going to hold this. And then you put up to 9th, could do a couple of strums and move it down to 6th. So while it's on 9th, you do, this is just down, then down, up, down, and then on the next up strum, you move down to 6th. And then, so it's, that's a F sharp major chord right there. It's kind of like this chord. It actually is the exact same fingerings as that chord, just moved down 5 frets. So it's a bar across 1st fret, and then you put your 2nd finger on 2nd fret of the E string, your 3rd finger on 3rd fret on the G string, and then your 4th finger on 4th fret on the A string. And it's up, and then you lay down your 2nd finger into a half bar across the E and A strings. It's up and down with that, and then you just move this pinky around on 4th and 6th for the next few notes to create the melodies. So it's up, down, and then up on 4th fret, down 6th fret, and then you land on this chord, which is the next chunk. So this chunk starts off with a very familiar looking chord. It's the G sharp minor with 3rd, 4th, 4th. But then this time you add your pinky on 4th fret on the A string. And you do one upstroke with that. And this chunk, most of it you're going to be holding down these 3 fingers again and moving around your pinky to create the melody. It's a concept that repeats throughout the chorus. So you do an up strum. So there's 3 main positions for your pinky. You're either going to be pushing down on 4th fret to create a sound on the 4th, or you're going to be just barely pressing down on it, not really with any pressure, just to mute it. Or you'll put your pinky on 6th fret. So it's 4, and then no pressure. Up, down, up, and then down, up, fourth, 6, and then, so it's up. And then you change to the 1st fret bar across the 4th fret, an up strum. And then again, you'll be either applying pressure on 4th or lifting up slightly with this bar so that you're muting A string. So it's a little bit tricky at first, but you'll get it down. Or you have your 3rd finger on 6th fret. So once again, it's the same thing. This up, up, down, up, down, up, down. And it's the 4, mute, 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 4, 6. And then you take this bar on 4th fret and shift it up to 6th fret. And then you have your pinky on 9th fret on the A string. And just move it up and down off of that for the melody. So it's down, down, up, down, up, up. And this one is kind of like the shift we did from just 2 frets up. So you have a bar here, and then you change to an F sharp major chord. It'll be 4th, 6, 6, 6, the same shape as E. So it's a down, up, while you're going 9, 6, 9, 6. And then you shift to an F sharp major. And then you put your 1st finger down the 2nd fret, and you do is Kimi no, or the pickup line, into the next half of the chorus, which is mostly repeat. And it stops repeating there. And then it goes into something more like the where this and you're doing either the mute on A, 4, full bar down, A4, or 6th fret on A. So it's up, down, and on mute, and then you add a 4th fret and do an up, and then you put down your 6th finger and do down. And then you go back to 4th and do an up strum, and then you do down, up, up, down, up. So it's up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then you go to this chord, which is a sharp major chord. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. And then B major, which is a bar across 2nd fret to 1st finger, and then you add 3rd finger on 2nd finger on 3rd fret of C string, and then you put your 4th finger on 4th fret of G string, and then your pinky again carries melody 2, 4, 6, and it's just up, down, up on 4, and then 6. And it's basically what you did before. So it's the 4, 3, 4 and G sharp minor chord. And then it goes to the pre-chorus from there. Hey guys, thanks for watching part 5. I'll wrap this all up next time in part 6 with the bridge and the outro. Until then, keep strumming. Hope this helped.